Okay, folks. Mission 6. I actually started recording this yesterday, and I got interrupted because I completely forgot that it was my birthday drinks, which you might be wondering how I managed to forget that. I confused the day somehow. I'm not entirely sure how I managed to do it, but I did. So I was recording this, I got a phone call, like, where are you? Where am I, why, kind of thing, and then it turned out I'd confused the dates, so that was pretty interesting, to say the least. But here we are again. If you're wondering how far I got just to where Agnes is, and I don't like that fight too much. The lock-on frustrates me in this game. It always has. It's just, I guess I forget about it, just how bad it can be. I also don't like this chapter to begin with. I don't like the Gladius fight that's coming up now, even though it's not Gladiuses, it's the Cutlasses. These annoying assholes. So we're going to try our best to do this and get rid of them, and hopefully it kills them all. And if it doesn't, it'll be annoying. Wow, there's still 2 alive. Okay, all 3. Can we do that? No, we can't. So I don't know how to get them out of the ground, folks. That's my problem with this particular brand of encounter. I just don't know how to fight them. And apparently I don't know how to use basic iframes either. So I'm just going to do the judgment cut when I have enough for it. Or maybe I'm not. But I just find this immensely frustrating. I don't find it fun at all. I just find it really annoying. So hopefully that finishes them off. There we go. It's not ideal. There's probably a much better way of fighting them, but this is a playthrough, guys. I haven't really been playing this game too much. I don't know what about it there is. I don't know if it's because I've just... Me and Devil May Cry 4 have played each other too much, but I'm finding it really easy not to play this game. And it's not because I don't think it's any good, and it's not because I'm not having fun when I do play it. There's just other things taking my attention away from it. And I don't know if it's because of the way that Vergil works in this particular game, or how the concentration mode works, but it's just, I don't know. I couldn't honestly say, folks. It's a weird feeling. I'm really looking forward to the Batgirl DLC for Batman that's coming up in 2 days. And I'll probably play the shit out of that, but for whatever reason, this game, I've played quite a lot of it, and I can leave it. So we needed to. And if my voice sounds kind of funny, it's because I did drink quite a lot last night. I didn't drink that much, but, you know, still, it does affect the old cockles. So there's the 2. But I'm trying to think what I was talking about yesterday to try and, like, relate now. But it's gone, completely gone. How many do we need now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's go for a 6. There we go. Be careful using summon swords here, because it'll generally hit the dice more than 1. And it'll give you a number you don't want. 1, 2. But I've been binge watching superhero TV shows. Right. 1 to 2 now. 4 2. And I did the season 3 of Arrow, which I think it's been the weakest season so far. There were a couple of moments that were up, and there were a lot of moments that were down. I think as a whole it was kind of disappointing. It's definitely getting campier and goofier, and one of the things I really liked about that show was how it was kind of a little bit darker for a superhero thing. And they seem to be lightening it up, even though there's still some pretty dark stuff that happens, but not quite the same as it was in the first 2 seasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then from there I went to Flash because he featured in the program and I didn't really know what was going on. 6, 3, 5. And I really enjoyed Flash. I thought it was a lighter, more cohesive, you know, side project than Arrow, and I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was really, really enjoyable. And then from there I went and did Daredevil, which was like the antithesis. It was really dark and really visceral and very different. And I had a lot of fun with that. And then I've just started Gotham, and I've watched 2 episodes, and it's doing nothing for me. So I'm feeling a bit lost in that regard, because I was expecting it to, you know, immediately click with me, and it really isn't. Oh, really? Finally, it hit. Uh-oh. Ow. So the thing that I don't like about this encounter is the fact I cannot control who I lock onto as effectively as I would like. And I've never been good at jumping onto that central platform, so... Interesting, I just did... Is that the table hopper? No, still look who he's locking onto. Oh, and I still hit it. That was terrible. There we go. Awful fight. Absolutely despise this fight. And right there, I wanted to do Luna Phase, and I got Stinger B, even though I was holding the direction of the Gladius. Which... I hate this fight. I've always hated it. I will always hate this fight. And, it's going to be over pretty quick, so... Fuck that fight. It's that simple. And then the rest of this level is normally quite fun. However, on this difficulty, I think there's a really crowded fight coming up, and I could probably die, so hopefully I don't, because the stuff that we've just done is some of my least favourite in the game, so I'm hoping that we can have some success coming up. But I don't know what it is about Gotham. I like the person playing Jim. I think Catwoman or Selena Kyle as a kid seems like an interesting thread that they're moving through. I have no interest in, is it Jada Pinkett Smith playing... She looks old as fuck, dude. She's not even that old, but they've made her look like really old in that particular role. And then that kid who's playing Penguin, who's just creepy. Like it's just not gelling with me at all. So as a backup, I'm gonna probably check out, is it Constantine, that show that got cancelled after a single season that everybody said was, you know, pretty honest to the actual comic, to get my comic book fix, I guess. Okay, so will these actually do the orb, do we think? Oh, and assaults, really? Shit. Ah, cheese mode engaged. Uh-oh. Right. There's only him and his buddy Ow, thank you. That's really bad news. Don't hit me with that stupid thing. Oh, I did not want to do that. I wanted to try and do the like million stabby thing. Oh, it didn't work. Uh-oh. I'm feeling so dull, it's not even funny. Must have been that bloody Sailor Jerry that I had. Which is apparently a spice rum. I've not actually tried it before, but I had it the other night, and it just tasted like air. So I was able to drink it quite comfortably. Which is always the sign of a good drink when, It's lethal in its percentages, yet it goes down really smooth. Okay, come here. I don't know, my brain's just super distracted at the moment, guys. I do apologise. Hopefully I'll sharpen up, but this next fight will definitely be an interesting test. So I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to try and get gangbanged immediately. Yeah, that's not... Okay! This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Oh my goodness! Ow. 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 Are they gonna fire them or something? Because this is kind of crazy. What are you... What the fuck is going on? Please do the move, dude. He's not doing the move. Oh, it's so hard to see. It's hilarious though. And yeah, they hit me off screen. They don't even care. They just don't care at all. Oh my goodness, what is happening, dude? Why don't they do the ball? That'd be the best. They don't seem interested at all. Do the ball! No, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, they've thinned out a little bit. Ow, I couldn't cancel it because I forgot to do the right button. Ow, thank you very much. Fucking hell. Yeah, oh no, he's gonna block it. I hate this enemy like this. 3 of these assholes and they're not doing the fucking fun stuff. See if we can finish him with it. If I could have got into this fight with a really high concentration gauge, that would have been crazy. But I didn't. And can you imagine what would have happened if you'd have gone in there and just done that move? There must have been 50 of those crazy Angelos at that point. That is the daftest room in the world. Like, controlling that room, I bet it's a nightmare. But if you're Nero, which you would be normally, if you activate Devil Trigger, you stun like everything around you. So you could probably go into that and cause some serious damage, but I don't know, wow. That is the craziest fight so far. Just because, I mean, you literally cannot see. Almost at all times. And the funny thing is, like, the aggressiveness of the Angelos and the fact that they're all flooding you like that, that's pretty damn insane. That is probably the daftest thing I've seen so far. Like, straight up. But we didn't die, and I thought we might, actually. When I started taking a few of those hits. The damage isn't that high on this difficulty, but you can get hit a lot. And obviously those hits add up. That's how it works. But the views for this playthrough are kind of crazy. It's that weird thing of people really like watching Devil May Cry. And I think that's awesome that it's got that kind of a following, even though, like, my gameplay is especially on this, is nowhere near as fun or as high level as you could be watching. I messed my timing up. There we go. But you're looking at a playthrough that's parts easily getting 1,000 views, which is kind of crazy because I don't generally average that unless I do very specific games, like a Souls game, like essentially the games that my audience found me through. You know, games that. I ain't fucking with this. I don't know if this has got good range. No, it has horrible range. There's a weakness of it. Okay. Wow, it's like bullet hell. I love it. Oh my goodness. I was trying to do the. What is happening? I don't want to fight this anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not interested in fighting Frosts when there's a dozen of them. I can think of way more fun things to do than fight that. But yeah, like any Souls game, any particular kind of game of that ilk, and it's instant guaranteed views, but Devil May Cry is one of those weird ones that's, you know, kind of rare. It's kind of it's a pretty eclectic taste at this point, but it's nice to see that there's a lot of people that are still interested in it. And I've probably been skipping cutscenes again, guys, and I do apologise, but you don't play this game as much as I do and not skip cutscenes by accident. It's just unfortunate. Oh, this is my favourite transition as well, where it goes from really, really nice lighting to the flattest lighting on the planet. It is amazingly good. Like, the lighting here is not anything special, but up here it's like, oh, that looks quite nice. You've got the rays of light coming towards you, you've got the shockingly bright contrast, and it's like, oh, can our eyes adjust? Can they adjust? Oh, and there it was. Like, what? Oh, that lighting rig. Why would they do that? It goes from being so wonderfully beautiful to just nothing. No lighting at all. The flattest lighting on the planet. I love it. That was a pretty tricky chapter, but yeah, there you go.